We're just about ready for the second game here. Alex Hoddle to lead it off for Valley in the second game. Takes a strike as Valley won the first one 15-2. Andy Thomas on the mound, or in the circle, I should say, for Dowling, 1-1. Outside for ball 2. Arnold had 3 hits, scored 3 times in that first matchup. This one hit sharply off the first baseman, and they get her. Round number 1. Got to bring up Bailey Walkie, left fielder. Walkie scored 3 times the first game. But the double is single. Make that 2 doubles. A single. Takes a ball on the first pitch. This one is lifted high to center, and underneath it, with the out, is Molly Moist. Two down. Haley Etzel, the center fielder. She got 2 singles in the last game. And scored once. There's a ball. Right to the second baseman, Reinhardt. She'll throw it out, so it's a 1-2-3 inning for Dowling. Here in the top of the first, they'll come up to bat in the bottom of the first after this on CISN.TV.
In a recent spring storm, a freak tornado formed and moved through the north side of Schadenkerk Chevy Waukee. Depending on damage, most new vehicles with minor cosmetic imperfections. Affected new Chevys will be sold for thousands below market value, with a limited number of storm-damaged vehicles available. Time is of the essence to take advantage of this opportunity. You get the rebates and discounts. Now take thousands more off storm-damaged vehicles. Limited time savings. Schadenkerk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
We are back here at Dowling High School. Olivia Roush pitching in this ballgame for Valley, leading it off. Abby Reinhardt, the second baseman, followed by Alyssa Last and Anna Johnson. Reinhardt takes a strike. So Dowling accomplished something they didn't do much of in that first game, a 1-2-3 inning. That's outside. 1-1. Here's a ball. 2-1. Three and one. And there's ball 4. To the leadoff batter. Brings up Alyssa Last. Playing left field. Chopper, and the runner advances on the sacrifice. Brings up the designated player, Anna Johnson. She holds up, takes a strike. This one slapped to the second baseman. She'll glove it. Laura for out number 2. Brings up the catcher, Sarah Holbert. It's a ball. Trying to get that runner around. Swing and a miss. Dowling would like to get on the board early here after having trouble scoring runs in that first ball game. Outside again. Ball. That one lifted. Gone! Home run! Sarah Holberg gives the Maroons lead. The wind was kind of blowing that, I had to see, but it went out. And Holberg, first of the season. And it's 2-0 Dowling here. With 2 outs, brings up Annie Thomas, the pitcher. Strike called. Ball 1-1. Line delivery, swing and a miss. To Thomas. That one slapped right at the third baseman who's playing in. And that will end the inning, but not before Dowling gets 2 runs on 1 hit and none left on base. At the end of 1, Dowling 2, Valley nothing. We'll be back with the top of the second after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
John Alara will lead it off in the top of the second for Valley, as they now trail 2-0 off the homer. Ball. Sun's starting to set over there in the west a little bit. They got the lights on, but it'll be a little bit before that starts to impact everything. Shadows at home plate there. There's one ripped deep and gone. Home run by Laura. She quickly cuts the lead in half. Solo leadoff homer in the top of the second. Her second of the day. She had a 2-run homer, and I think that one went just a little farther. That might be down in the creek down there. Well, that brings up Dowling. Greta Dowling. So Laura, her second home run. There's a strike. Quickly halves the lead. Ball. That got out of here fast. Holds off and it's a strike. Dowling. She doubled. Last time up was 1 for 5. Chopper back to the pitcher. 1 away. Bring up Olivia Roush, the pitcher. Ball to Rouse. Andy Thomas comes in with a 2-1 record, 3.32 ERA. This one hit deep foul. Got to turn and look right into the sun over there. 2-1 count. You know, that one right in there. Froze Roush. Took a little off that, and she held off, and it was a strike. Fouls it off, hangs in. Like like they were trying to go outside on her there. Couple of long balls here. One for Dowling. Bottom of the first now. Leadoff homer in the second for Valley, and it's 2-1. There's a foul. Roush hanging in at 2-2. That one fouled off. Low. Count full. Roush battling here. 7 pitch at bat. Lifts this one high and deep and bounces just before the warning track. She'll cruise on into second with a double. Katie Newman, the first baseman, will come up with the tying run now. Out on second with 1 out. The pinch runner here. Maya Allen to run. Newman 2 walks and a single. A ground or fly out, so 1 for 2 with 1 run scored in that first ball game. The 15-2 Valley win. That one inside, and good job by the catcher, Oberg. Almost broke it. There she got the glove on it. Otherwise, the runner probably would have advanced over to third. Fouled off. Run at second, 1 out. Holds off, and it's low. 2-1. Holds off again. Ball 3. That one fouled. Count full. Payoff pitch is high. They throw down. And the runner gets to third. Was that only the second ball? Must have been. I thought. Okay. And there's a strikeout. I thought it was 3 balls, but was not. Jocelyn Tracy, the designated player, and she'll be catching too. Hits it hard to the third baseman, comes up, throws in time to end the inning. Not before Valley gets one run on one hit. No errors and one left on at the end of 1.5. 2-1 Dowling. Back with the bottom of the inning after this on CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
First baseman will lead off the top of the second here for Dowling. Yelita Levon takes a strike. As they lead 2-1. 2 home runs here. Dowling's was a 2-run homer. Valley's a 1-run homer. And bottom of the second here. A ball, 1-1. Dowling leads 2-1. Valley took the first ball game 15-2. Swing and a miss. Olivia Roush on the mound for Valley. Outside, Roush, Tracy catching, Newman at first, Laura at second, Honnold at short, Miller at third base. Fouled off. Kind of a late swing, but she caught it, stayed alive there. Walkie, Etzel, and Dowell in the outfield, left to right for the Tigers. Right up through past the pitcher for a single. Base hit. Yeleza Levon. Third baseman. Step in here. No outs. She squares to bunt. They almost got the runner over there at first. Looking for the sacrifice here. Swing and a miss. A big cut that time. Pleasant night here. Dowling. This one will be fouled off over the Valley dugout over there. The freshman takes a ball. Good at bat here, battling against Roush. This one popped up, and the first baseman will get to it. We're out number one. Carly Swayze, the shortstop. Thumbs up. Getting 250 coming into this one. hear the wind picking up just a little bit of a breeze. Kind of swirling. That ball is down low, gets by the catcher, and the runner goes down to second. Swayze pops one over the shortstop. They'll hold the runner at third. And brings up Molly Moist, the center fielder. One out, runners at the corners. Outside. Ball one. Dowling knowing they need to get in as many runs as they can because they've seen Valley explode here in spurts with runs. That one is low. Ball two. Shadows kind of over the most of the infield. Second base you can see in the sun, but outfield bathed in sunlight. Outside, 3-0 now. Molly Moist is Roush trying to zero in on the range here. See if she takes all the way. Nope, she's hitting and fouls it off. Had the green sign. And there's a strike. Counting out full. What was that? Okay, that's number 3. Brings up the top of the order, Abby Reinhardt. I'm losing track of my pitches here. There's a ball. Trying to watch for that right arm to come up. Reinhardt walked and scored on the home run. Ball, they're going to let the runner to go down without a throw as the ball gets by the catcher. It puts runners at second and third now with 2 outs for Reinhardt. Delivers low. That one's low. Three and one. Takes a strike on the outside. Out goes full to Reinhardt. They have a place to put her over there. And that one stays low, and she'll go over to first on the walk. 2 straight walks for Reinhardt. Brings up Olivia Last, the left fielder. And a little meeting at the mound now. The base is loaded. trying to get out of this inning without letting Dowling add to the score. Dowling, Reinhardt led off with a walk, and 2 batters later, Hoberg went deep to give him the 2-1 lead. Then in the lead off the second, Gianna Laura homered to make it 2-1 here, but Dowling on the verge of breaking something open here with 2 outs. Right, they throw down to third, and they back him up, but still going, and she missed the play, and they tag her out. Came home, the throw was a little late, tag late, but she went over the plate, so caught stealing. Levon for out number 3, and Valley gets out of that inning without giving up a run. And it'll be 2-1 Dowling as we go to the top of the third here on CISN.TV.
Central Bank, proud to be a long-standing Iowa tradition. Founded in 1887 in Storm Lake, we've grown over the years from that one location to a bank serving northwest and central Iowa, employing more than 200 people in the region. Being here and being from here, it makes Central Bankers unique in the banking world. Decisions are made here. Investments of our time and resources are made here. For us, banking is still about people. Our reverence for community and hard work speaks to a proud Iowa heritage. Our passion for small business to bold new directions forward for our bank and the Iowans we serve. Thank you for your support of Central Bank. Let's keep it going. Let's plan together. Let's execute for Iowa's small business, agricultural, and individual banking customers. Central Bank is ready to make it happen. Member FDIC.
We go to the top of the third. Valley. Madison Miller takes a strike. Valley had an overthrow, throwing back to third, but the right fielder was there. Left fielder, Bailey Wonky, threw to home. Runner all over the plate, didn't touch the plate, got called out. So a lot of action, but Valley happy as they get out of it, bases loaded with 1 out with no runs. There's a ball. Miller, the number 9 batter, then the top. That one's high. Annie Thomas on the mound for Dowling. She's got to be thinking, man, what if? Could have had another inning, more insurance runs there, but that one stays outside for ball 4 and a leadoff walk, and we'll come to the top of the order. Alex Hoddle grounded out her last time up. The shortstop, senior. Slaps one to the warning track. And she'll be at second. Miller at third. No outs. Brings up Bailey Wonky. A double for Hoddle. Walk at a double, and Wonky flied out to center her last time up. Right center. Double for Hoddle. There's a strike. Second time through the order here now for Valley. Let's see if they pick up Thomas better now. Swing and just caught a piece of that. I think 1-1. Tying run at third, go ahead and run at second with no outs for the Tigers. In the second game, they took the first one 15-2. This one right to the third baseman, but everybody gets back. It was a little looper, so they didn't have far to go. Right to Abby Reinhardt. Route number one. Haley Etzel, the center fielder, she grounded out to second, her first time up. Into the shadows takes a ball. Somebody needs a muffler job there. I don't know if you can hear that up on the interstate. Up behind the backstop there. Here's the 1-0. Is high, 2-0. And Thomas. Delivers. This one is lifted. It's going to fall in there for a base hit. Quickly on the horse, rounding into second is Etzel for an RBI double. Ties it up. Brings up Gianna Lara. Etzel at second, Honnold at third. And one out. And they're going to walk Lara, who pounded it out of here her last time up. They're in her second home run of the night. So they're going to give her an intentional pass here and not mess with it. One out, bases loaded now, and a little meeting at the mound again for Dowling. And here we go, Annie Thomas. Delivers a strike. Greta Dowling, the right fielder. She grounded back to the pitcher her first time up. This one lifted over into the gap in left center. One run is in, 2 runs are in, 3 runs are in. A 3-run RBI double for Dowling. So they decided to walk Lara, who's homered twice. And the result just about as good, though, for Dowling as they get the double to clear the bases and take their first lead. Now 5-2. 4 runs in with 1 out. Here. And out to run for Dowling, Greta Dowling. I'll be at second after that double. Brings up Olivia Roush. Chopper to second. Reinhardt throws it over. Route number 2. Runner advances Dowling to third. Bring up Katie Newman, who struck out her last time up. This one right up the middle. Will score the runner. RBI single for Newman. Makes it 6-2. Brings up the catcher, Jocelyn Tracy. She's a designated player, but is catchy tonight. And she grounded out the third her last time up to end the second inning. Strike on the inside. High and inside for ball one, 1-1. Clouds have kind of cleared out now. Sun trying to go down behind the trees there. And a high swing and a miss. Runner goes and out. Caught stealing is Newman. We're out number 3, but Valley gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. At the end of 2.5, it's 6-2. Valley. Dowling coming up at the bottom of the third after this on CISN.TV.
In a recent spring storm, a freak tornado formed and moved through the north side of Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. Depending on damage, most new vehicles with minor cosmetic imperfections. Affected new Chevys will be sold for thousands below market value, with a limited number of storm-damaged vehicles available. Time is of the essence to take advantage of this opportunity. You get the rebates and discounts. Now take thousands more off storm-damaged vehicles. Limited time savings. Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
We go to the bottom of the third. Dowling now trailing. 6-2. Alyssa Last, the left fielder, sacrificed her last time up. That led advanced the runner, and then there was the home run. Takes another one low. 2-0. From Roush for Valley. There's a strike, 2-1. Dowling led off with a walk. That one fouled off her foot, foul ball. Led off with a walk in the bottom of the first. Grounded out, flied out, and then a home run by Sarah Hoberg made it 2-0. Valley answered with 1 in the top of the second, and then 5 in the top of the third. Dowling now trying to answer here as there's a ball. One bounces in for ball 4. Base on balls. Second walk. Anna Johnson, the designated player. She flied out to second base her last time up. And we have a courtesy runner there. For Dowling. Ball low. Johnson. That one's low. Ball 2. Fouled off. 2-1. Starting to see some of the shadows from the trees as the sun going down a little bit there. Still got a little time for that, though. Infield has been in shadows for quite a while. That one outside. 3-1. Roush hasn't been perfect, but they've been able to pitch out of trouble here. Holds off on that one. They throw over to first. Runner back. And that was a strikeout. Out number 1. Ball 1. That one gets away from the catcher. A runner will go down. Sarah Holberg. Holberg, her last time up, 2-run homer. Fouls this one off. Same situation. Runner walked and is at second. This time fouls it off. She did it again, it'd be a 1-run ball game. Held off on that one. Full count. Payoff. And she hangs in there. Trying to keep it lower on her here. Want it up in the wheelhouse, up in that zone. You saw what she did with it last time when that happened. That was high and outside. So brings up Annie Thomas, the pitcher. She flied out to third base last time up. Kind of a hot smash over there. Again, we'll see a runner for Holberg. First and second, 1 out. The pitcher Thomas facing the pitcher Roush. Takes a big cut and miss. Valley jumped out early and got the big lead in that first game, went on to cruise to a 15-2 win. This one, up high, that's going to be over the dugout, the Dowling dugout, for strike 2. Dowling took the early lead here, and then Valley's battled back. That stays outside. Didn't get her fishing on that one. And this one lifted foul again. Annie Thomas hanging in there. And that's outside. Ball 2-2. The count. And that will run the count full. There is a base open. And it's not open any longer on the walk. Third walk of the inning. Fourth overall here brings up the first baseman, Yelita Lovan. And pitching change. Let's take a break. Do that. We'll be back right after this.
In a recent spring storm, a freak tornado formed and moved through the north side of Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. Depending on damage, most new vehicles with minor cosmetic imperfections. Affected new Chevys will be sold for thousands below market value, with a limited number of storm-damaged vehicles available. Time is of the essence to take advantage of this opportunity. You get the rebates and discounts. Now take thousands more off storm-damaged vehicles. Limited time savings. Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are back here at Dowling. Pitching change. Abigail White, who pitched, got the win in the first matchup, comes in relief here of Roush with the bases loaded, 1 out in the third inning. Bottom of the third. Lydia Levon, she singled her last time up, ended up stranded. Got caught I guess she got caught stealing at the plate. And there's a ball. She was on third. Started coming home. They threw into the outfield, but the outfielder picked it up and threw to home. She slid in and missed the plate, and they tagged her out. And there's ball 2. Everybody turned around and looked, and the umpire made no safe or out sign, and then they all scrambled and they tagged her out before she could get to the plate to touch it. That one is low. On the verge of walking in a run here. This one fouled off. Giving her the green light on that. You'd be expecting her to take all the way, and she got a good pitch. She turned, but not quite an error. Okay, so my count's off again, wasn't it? Now it's 3-2. Now it's a base on balls, and that'll bring in a run. Eliza Levon. Now up, she lined out to first time up. That one's low. So White trying to come in, get back in the groove here. The bases loaded. That's a ball. Sounds like he's saying strike, but he doesn't raise up the hand. This one hit toward the outfield, caught! Throw to first. In time, double play. Greta Dowling, the right fielder, catches it on the fly, throws to first to double up the runner. And a big defensive play there ends the inning. Dowling gets one run. Make it 5-3. We'll go to the top of the fourth after this on CISN.TV.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Lifted up to the shortstop, Jocelyn Tracy. She was up at the plate. Runner was caught stealing, so she flies out here to start the fourth inning. Back to the bottom of the inning there. Govan flied to right. It was a liner caught by Dowling. She threw to first and doubled off the runner for the double play. Madison Miller, the third baseman, comes up. She walked and scored her last time up. So now it's 6-2 Valley. And that one's low. And Valley's had a couple big defensive plays that have shut off some rallies here by Dowling. That could have been a big one, any ball in the gap. And that one, right off the glove of the pitcher, she'll turn and throw her out. Nice job by Annie Thomas. For out number 2, brings up the top of the order, Alex Hoddle. She grounded out and doubled and scored here today. Lefty against lefty. Going outside. This one lifted over the left side. It's going to drop in there. And Hoddle. 2-out single. Brings up Bailey Wonky, the left fielder. She's flying out to center, flying out to the second baseman. Sun down behind the trees now. Feels kind of cool after being in the sun. This one lifted to center. Going to drop in front of the center fielder. Hoddle rounds third and goes into home to score. Because it took a while to get that ball. In. Milwaukee gets the RBI. And they score a run with 2 out and brings up Haley Edsel. She grounded out and doubled. Got an RBI out of that. 1 for 2 here in this ball game. Valley up 7-2. That one's high. Up the middle. Base hit. Runner will go around and score. And they'll cut it off and hold the runner at first. As Milwaukee scores, Gianna Lara, the second baseman, comes up. She homered. Was intentionally walked and then ended up scoring on a double. Takes a ball there. Was her second home run to left center. It was deeper than the first one. It was also over there. Fouls this one off. So home run number 2 and 3 for the sophomore. And that one right up the middle. Now it's just chipping away. There's 4 hits here in a row with 2 outs. For Valley. That one gets by the catcher. Runners will advance to second and third. Got a Dowling, the right fielder. She doubled in 3 runs her last time up. This one is lifted left center, and Shea Johnson will make the play. Right center, I should say. Makes the play, but not before 1-2 runs on 4 hits for Valley. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th with Valley leading 8-2 here on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Last time up, I misspoke. It's 8-3. The score. Valley leading. Swing and a miss. Abby White came back in. Last inning to pitch. Grounder to Honnold. She'll throw over for out number 1. Brings up the center fielder, Molly Bowie. She struck out her last time up. Fouled off. A 1 count. Chopper, foul. That one outside. Bottom of the order, then the top for Dowling. This one's lifted high right at us, but right there is Haley Edsel to make the play. We'll go to the top of the 5th, 8-3 Valley here on CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Back to the top of the 5th inning here. Valley leading 8-3. Olivia Roush batting. For the Tigers. Slaps it to the third baseman. Bouncing but dug out of there by Yolita Levon. Route number 1. Kitty Newman, the first baseman. She struck out, singled, and drove in a run. 1 for 2 today in this ball game. This one to the shortstop and gets through. Brings up Jocelyn Tracy, the catcher, designated player catcher. Strike right in there. Sun down, cooled off a little bit. Beautiful night though. That one is a ball. one's low. Lifted deep, hits the warning track. And Tracy with a double. Newman over to third. Brings up the third baseman, Madison Miller. She walked and scored. Tomorrow night, Valley host Ankeny. That also here on CISN.TV. And Dowling hosts Ankeny Centennial. Ball to Miller. Valley's had a lot of these rallies with outs. Big 2-out rally in that first game. Two and 0 the count. Dar Danielson with you along with Ruben and Jennifer, keeping me honest here, trying to. This one, hard smash off the third baseman, and everybody's going to be safe. Just a chop single there. It brings up the top of the order, Alex Honnold. A little conference here. That ball was rocketed out there. And now a little strategy with the bases loaded. One out. And one of the best hitters in the state up at the plate here. Honnold a double, a single, and a ground out. 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored in this ball game. First one just outside, off the outside edge to the lefty. The lefty versus lefty matchup here. That one's a ball. You ought to be careful, but not too careful, because a walk scores a run here in this situation. They're going to pitch her outside, looks like, way outside. It seemed like they had some success coming in tight early. And she is up there on the plate. That one's in there for the strike called on the 3-0. Let's see what they do. Honnold gets the green light here. Yes, she does. Lifts it high and gone. Grand slam. Alex Honnold. Send it deep. No doubt about that coming off the bat. Makes it 12-3 here. Jennifer, I thought our camera person was going to run that down, but it was even too deep for her with her speed. Brings up Bailey Walkie, the left fielder. I talked about it. You want to be careful on those pitches, but then it turned to 3-1 and kind of turned back to Honnold. Advantage there, and Again, the All-Stater. This one gonna drop. Nice job to scoop that and save the extra base there. Shea Johnson on the run. That gets by her. We got extra bases going on, but good job with the scoop. Yeah. Fans bring that up. They can't touch it now with the rules being COVIDly correct here. This one toward right, and Shea Johnson on the run makes the play there. Route number 2. Alex Honnold may want that one, the grand slam ball. Brings up Gianna Lara. She's homered, intentionally walked and scored, and singled. That is the trouble with his Valley lineup. Just sticks throughout. That's how you get the state championship. And another talk here on the mound, and I think we're going to see Andy Thomas leave, and we're going to get a new pitcher here for Dowling. So let's take a break here. We'll do that. We'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
In a recent spring storm, a freak tornado formed and moved through the north side of Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. Depending on damage, most new vehicles with minor cosmetic imperfections. Affected new Chevys will be sold for thousands below market value, with a limited number of storm-damaged vehicles available. Time is of the essence to take advantage of this opportunity. You get the rebates and discounts. Now take thousands more off storm-damaged vehicles. Limited time savings. Shunkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Here at Dowling, Elena Ballard will come on in relief as Valley, with the grand slam by Alex Honnold, makes it 12-3 here. And Ballard pitched in one game, got a save. And 1-0 count to Gianna Lara. This one into left field. Ballard faced a couple batters in that last ball game too. There's another hit. Brings up Greta Dowling, the right fielder. She doubled in 3 runs, and that one to the shortstop. They get the out to end the inning, but not before 4 runs on 3 hits. And 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, 12-3. Valley over Dowling on CISN.TV.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning here with Valley leading 12-3. Alyssa Last will come up. She singled and scored last time up. And we'll look to Dowling up over Valley 7-0 in the baseball game over there on the bottom of the 4th. There's a ball. So we have seen 4 homers here. Fences are 185, but those would have been out on a 200-foot fence. There's a fly ball out for out number 1. Brings up Anna Johnson, designated player. She's flied out and struck out. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss. Ball. 22 the count. 1 out. Dowling needs base runners. Haley Etzel there, pitching. And gives up the walk. Brings up Sarah Holbert. A 2-run homer in the bottom of the 1st. Drives it up there, huddled right there. Can they make the turn? They do! Double play. 6-4-3 to end the inning here for Dowling. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Valley leading 12-3 here on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We'll go to the top of the 6th inning here. Valley leading 12-3. After turning the double play to get out of the bottom of the 5th inning, we go to the 6th, and it'll be Olivia Roush. She doubled, grounded out and flied out. 1 for 3 today in this ball game. Takes it high. Another one there. This one's lifted high back to the warning track. Roush will move into second with a double. Second double of the day. Maya Allen coming in to run. Brings up Katie Newman, the first baseman. Single and RBI. Reach on an error, so she's 1 for 3. Scored a run. She was on base, but Alex Honnold jacked it out of here. That one's in the dirt. Ballard low and inside. Fouled that one off her leg. Strike one. Eases back and takes ball 3. 3-1 count. This one will get through the left side. For Newman. It's 2 singles now for her. 2 for 4 in this ball game, and a run scored. Brings up Jocelyn Tracy. She doubled last time up and was on base when Honnold hit it out. Is 1 for 3 in this ball game. Takes a strike. This one right up the middle by the diving second baseman. And the run will score from third. Madison Miller, the third baseman. Walked, grounded out, singled, scored 2 runs. 1 for 2 today with 2 runs scored. Batting in the number 9 spot. I should say in this ball game, Valley took first game 15-2, leading 13-3 here. Ball. one's high. Takes a strike there. Chopper. She waited that time for the shortstop, and then it caused an issue. The runner was called out earlier when she ran right into that and didn't give the short chop a chance to catch it. That brings up Honnold. Alex Honnold with the bases loaded again. Last time that happened, she set it out of here. There's a strike. Honnold, a double, a single, and a home run. Triple would give her the cycle. Three runs scored, 4 RBI. This one is lifted. Caught on the run. They'll throw home. Not in time. It's a run down, one down, runners at second and third. Makes it 14-3. Bailey Wonky's up. She is 2 singles and an RBI and a run scored. 2 for 4 in this ball game. Lifted on the infield, caught. Out number 2. Brings up Haley Edsel. Oop. Keely Downing will come in to bat for Haley Edsel. She does not have an at-bat this season so far. Rips one to the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Out before 2 runs on 2 hits for Valley. 1 left on at the end of 5.5. It's 14-3. Dowling needs some runs to keep it going here on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Coming up on Friday, Hoover against Ankeny. You can watch that live here on CISN.TV. And then we have a game tomorrow night, Ankeny at Valley. as this game pushed back, delayed by rain, to tonight. And let's see, Gianna Lara homered, walked, singled, and singled, 3 for 3 with an RBI, 2 runs scored. That was an intentional walk. But then a double cleared the bases there later on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Ground out to third. That was Ballard. Got to turn that score sheet over. Yulita Lovan now batting. Here, she's singled. Walk. That one's high. Strike. 1-1. Dowling trying to get a couple runs to stay in this. There's a ball.
I'm headed up to the press box.
Lifted high to the second baseman for out number 2. Yulita Lovan. Third baseman could be the final out here. Dowling gets a rally going. Strike on the outside edge. That one's high. Ball. 2-1. Ball 3. That just misses for ball 4. Brings up Carly Swayze, the shortstop. She single grounded out 1 for 2 in this ball game. A little piece of that one. Outside. Swing and a miss. Down to the final strike. She hangs in there. So the senior pitching here, pitching it out. There's one save and one appearance this year. Seven innings pitched prior to this. Just missed the inside. Run the count full. And walks her. Brings up Molly Moist, the center fielder. Struck out twice in this ball game. Two runs out there would keep it going. And right to the first baseman. That'll end it. And the final here in this one, 14-3, so Valley gets the sweep. 15-2, 14-3, as they go to 8-0 on the season. And Dowling picks up loss 2 and 3 here. They go to 5-3 on the season. That will wrap it up here. Again, Valley getting the sweep here. So check your schedule on CISN.TV as games again tomorrow here. Thanks for watching here tonight on CISN.TV.